the view out of the front kitchen window here. We have that yew that's been there for many, many years, the birch tree, the tulips have been there, and the stuff up front, that elderberry and the willow are new. The honey locust there is new. Back here where these red bushes are, they're 9-bark. There always used to be bushes there, but they died out like 5 or 6 years ago. And then where we have these forsythia, there actually were there was actually a row of bushes coming along a ways out there as well, and those had died and had problems. They were gone a number of years ago. At least I think I'm remembering that right, that they came out this way. I know they definitely were where these 9-barks are. And where the oak tree is right now, this little scrawny sucker, that was a spruce tree that was in very ill health. It was about 50 years old, but it had lost a significant amount of branches, and we decided to take it down before it went down in a storm. And like the neighbors right next door to us have one that is looking very feeble. A spruce tree is about the same age, and in the last 2 ice storms, it's lost a huge amount of branches. I mean, I just carried out 6, 8 big branches from it that got knocked off in the last storm, and I didn't even get them all. So, so it definitely, I think we would have seen the same thing happen to ours. See people out mowing already, and I guess our grass is growing too, but I'm going to give it a little bit more time. I want things to fill in, and I don't want to scalp it too early, but we'll get it before it looks too long. I think the lawnmower started up for me. I think it might need one little adjustment tweak down there. And the view out of the kitchen. Wow, this viola these really smell pretty in here. That's the old global arborvitae, which I've been kind of poking at that and pruning it and hoping it's going to come back to life some more. It's definitely been losing more and more area the last couple years. So, and now that branch there is probably broken, probably twisted and kind of broken there, and won't ever go back in, and will just have to be snipped off. So it won't last forever, but I guess we'll have to see how it goes, and maybe we'll get a few more years out of it, because I don't know what we would replace it with and put there. It's not going to take forever to grow up. This tree right here, this would be a full-size maple if it was left untrimmed. It's I've trimmed it back and kind of do a little bonsai thing with it and keep it more sculpted, and keep it to something that's not more than about 10-12 feet high, and trying to just get it to bush out more on the top, which shouldn't be too difficult with a maple. So I just did some trims last week. It'll be interesting to see how that goes, but I think it'll kind of add some character and add a little bit of coverage right in there. So, and you can see the bonsai there. Obviously see our herb garden, and we get a little view of the other main garden right through here. So that's kind of a view from the kitchen windows. I forgot to mention our little dwarf cherry tree right in there behind the forsythia. It's all blooming up. We had some cherries last year, just a couple of them, but this year is its second year it's established, so I think we may have a better crop in there. So, and our roses are in here. I was going to find out if I should cut those back. I still don't know, and I have to figure that out. So anyway, so that's our view from our almost done kitchen, and these are our ivy vines over these windows. We had to cut those back severely when we painted last year. I like the way the ivy vines look on the house. So hopefully most of these are still alive and will come back up and be growing again. But we will see in the next few weeks what they do. But it's fun to see everything growing, and this week here, this first week of May, seems to be the real kick in the growing of a lot of plants having pushed forward. And I guess I have to look back at my old videos and my photos and stuff, but it seemed to me like a lot of stuff was pushing forward about 2 weeks earlier than this last year. I think that snowfall we had really late really set us back in terms of our, the cycle of everything. But hard to say really. We got a lot of water, that helps a lot with kind of compensating for it. Because everything a good drink. There's some daffodils. Almost everyone in the neighborhood has daffodils, and we have tulips. That's kind of cool that they're different. That maple across the street is budding in, and the lilacs next to it are starting to fill in.